Hello, HyddenWell farmers. It's been a very long time since we've done a long form video. YouTube likes their shorts now, and Miss Susan's over here working on records. Say hi, Miss Sue. That's not what I told you to do. I didn't tell you to wave. What I tell you to do?
Hi.
She's working on sheep records because we worked our flock, all of them, last week, and she's doing a lot of data entry and stuff while we was driving to the farm. But got a lot going on. Thought we might take you around the farm with us on this beautiful Saturday before the massive heat wave hits, which is supposed to start tomorrow. And I guess we're going to get 2 weeks of just brutal heat. But we are in the midst of breeding season. We have a new ram by the name of Hank, and he comes out of Sweetwater, Tennessee. He is genetically tested with pressure, put on foot rot resistance, parasite resistance, growth, and he also is RR negative, which means he cannot catch scrapie. So those are all good genetic traits, and to have that pedigree and that breeding, he's a very expensive ram. But if you want better quality animals, if you want a better quality crop, and you got to start with better quality genetics. So that's where we are, and we've got new bunny rabbits, we've got new babies on the way, we've got chickens and turkeys that we're gonna look at today, and we're gonna do some feeding and some watering, and we'll just take you along for the journey, and maybe I can get camera shy Miss Susan to say hi too.
Hi too.
Come on, let's go. So, Miss Susan, what did you call this breed of chicken?
I call them high neckers.
High neckers.
They're a cross.
Look how they've grown.
Cross between Highline and Dominicker.
They sure are pretty. That one back there, but he must be the black sheep of the family.
Black duck of the family, yeah.
Boy, they're pretty.
Bark, bark.
Look good.
Hey-Hey's trying to get in.
Yeah.
Hey.
We had set these chicken buckets up in our chicken pens, and they were hanging. I'm sure you saw that in some of our videos from the roof. And these cups would go down and they would fill up with water. Except that they stopped working, and we have flushed them with some vinegar, and we've blowed them out with air, and they would work for a period of time until they just stopped working.
We don't have tap water.
We don't have tap water, we have well water, and as you can see, there's a lot of iron. And basically it's built up on the little valve in there, and it makes a crust, and you just can't hardly get it out of there. So without doing CLR or some other kind of radical thing, we were constantly having to try to get the water. So we've come up with a little bit different system. I'll show it to you.
Ciao, puppies.
I know it's hot out here. You're okay though. Okay. So we hung a different bucket and drilled a hole in the bottom, okay, so that we could take advantage. And then we have this automatic dog feeder over here that has a float in it. And so we are trying this system out. Everything is on a 1/2-inch line, so it's got a lot bigger water feed to it. And so far, I think it's going to work out a lot better for us.
What's your chickens think? They think we laying eggs.
A bunch of eggs. They're still producing a lot of eggs, really good. So anyway, that's our automatic feeder, and this is basically our mobile chicken tractor. We keep pulling it across the field, and I'm already seeing a lot of improvements in the fertilization as well as the ground productivity. So it's working. Yeah, it's still got a lot of water in it, so we're good.
So that's the level it keeps it at. There you guys go.
we've got only 2 groups of sheep right now. We've got the group of mamas. There are 101 ewes in this field. I had 2 of the ewes exposed to a ram last week. They were in a sick pen, and I figured while they were cooped up, I might as well throw one of my rams in with them. So they've had a 10-day head start on the rest of the group. And then we put the new ram, Hank, in here, and he's going to be in here by himself for about 2 weeks. But now his brother on Labor Day weekend is going to come in and join him. And we will then have 2 rams to 101, and they will be in here until, let's see, on a 6-week breeding period this year because of the way I had to divide them. So August the 15th, September the 15th, and then October the 1st. So around October the 1st, we will pull the rams back out of there, okay? And hopefully that will give us a very tight breeding season to where we will be done lambing out everything by April 1st, okay? Actually March 1st, I apologize. It'll go from January 15th till to about the first week of March. Get a tighter crop and a bigger group, but with all the heat coming, I wanted them to have this big back range. They've got this whole mountain and stuff up here that they can get in shade. And the way the sun travels from this corner over here, they get shade, and then it comes down from the other side and they get shade. So there's really no time that they can't have some shade. There's also a little bit of an artesian well, a swampy area that's on the back of this that they can lay down on some cool ground if they want to. But with the heat coming, we put a bunch of water troughs out so they have extra water, and put them on a brand new field so they're tearing up all this big, rich, thick grass. And we're just getting ready for the heat.
Right, French braid? You're a good girl.
Let's go check out the Breesy chickens.
You can go check out some chickens. Let's go. Don't eat my ring.
This right here, they picked through it pretty good, but this is some alfalfa. I have been throwing some extra protein and stuff at them. It's dried out a lot because of the sun. They were eating the alfalfa a lot better when they were on some of our less lush pastures at that end of the farm. But since we put them down here in this big thick green stuff, they haven't touched a whole lot of it because they got all this other stuff to eat. But we definitely, because we're in breeding season, we definitely want to make sure they got plenty of extra calories and plenty of extra protein in their diet. Hello, pet boo.
She says, I'm a cute girl.
Hello, girl. What's up?
I finally got those saddles ordered for these poor babies.
Now, this one right here is not set up with that water. We still have the gravity water for them. I think a lot of it is just I told Tyler to make sure we had plenty for the rabbits before we did anything else. This one's still working just fine.
The broody girl. Gonna let her hatch them out?
Oh. We had 2 roosters in here. And I'm still not sure we ain't got 2 roosters in here. I'm pretty sure that one's a big female though. Just by the sheer number, but
The combs are not helpful at all. Because the girls get
the girl's tail feathers do not turn like this one right here does. His curl over. That's usually an indication of a rooster. So I thought I might round out this video with a quick tour of our new hay shed, multi-purpose watershed. Now, it's just a simple design. I'll show you the inside, but we did make it tall enough that we can park the tractor underneath of it. You can see the simple rafter design comes up and goes over, connects right there. Now, this particular building is 3 times bigger than those buildings, not only in width, depth, but also in size. We are going to put hay in here, but we are also building a door right here. And we have a paddock here in the back. So during lambing season, there will be a door right here that we can also put the sheep in and out of, kind of a halfway place before they move back out into the field. Inside of this barn, we will put jugs. One of the things you'll notice is that this is high ground. This does not get muddy in here. There's no water that comes through here. Hard digging on top of a mountain, but we wanted something that was level, but not only level, but really high. So a lot of drainage, a lot of watershed, and then we built in the door with the paddock in the back there. It's really going to help us during lambing season. We had 56 ewes that gave birth, lambed out last season, total of 136 babies in 8 weeks. This year we have 101 that are in breeding in 6 weeks. We've kind of tightened down our breeding season. So we're going to be busy January and February. So we're preparing now to not only have plenty of food, but also have plenty of space. Now, here's another thing that if you'll notice right behind me, one of the reasons we chose that spot is because it has electric. And if you come down that pole, I actually have a box and stuff on the back one there that has an electrical outlet. That electrical outlet, I can run electric cords and different things off of if need be. But I've got power right there too. So, there you go. I hope you HyddenWell farmers have a beautiful weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. It's Sunday now. Susan's over there topping off the boys' water. They drink about a half of a 70-gallon, but there's only there's 17 boys over there compared to the 101 ewes that's over there on the other side of the mountain there. But the difference between yesterday afternoon and today, it feels like a dadgum oven out there. It is so hot. Did they drink a lot of it?
A lot of the water?
Yeah.
It was down about that much from yesterday.
Yeah. Good news about that field is it's got a place down there where there's a lot of moisture. I think they drink out of that puddle down there too. But anyway,